Hello again everyone, Yoda123 here, and I am back for another episode of Final Fantasy VII. So I've already made my way over to Midil, which is our next destination, and without further ado, let's get on in there. Now, if you have any further items to collect here, or you want to purchase any equipment, I suggest you do it now before you progress the story, as you will not get another chance. Now, I've already got everything I need, so I'm going to simply move on in and get on with it. Ooh, what on earth? Looks like we've got company outside. Perhaps we better investigate. So it looks like the live stream is going out of control. And its weapon. Ultimate weapon to be precise. And this is why I was saving Sid's limit break. Bugger. I just lost your feet. I should have used a tent before I started this fight, but well, actually, to be fair, I thought I had used a tent, apparently I was wrong. I had hoped to do a little bit more damage than that. Right, let's get your feet back up. It's been a while since I've actually had a character get KO'd. Ooh. Oh dear. This is not going well. Looks like it's down to Vincent now. Since he's in limit break mode, there's nothing I can do. Oh, okay. Looks like Vincent may have just saved us. Bit of a nuisance really, because I was hoping to get some of my materials level, but well, hey ho. Okay, so we've managed to get rid of Ultimate Weapon for now. Unfortunately, two of our characters did get knocked the fuck out in the process. So it looks like the whole place is going to start coming apart. Come on guys, everybody out. No, don't start prattling around talking to the doctor, Tifa. We need to get out. Oh dear. Well, that's the end of the deal. It looks as though we're taking a plunge into the live stream. Can't imagine that will do us any good, but I guess we'll have to roll with it. Who is she talking to? And what is she talking about? Ah, so it looks like we're now inside of Cloud's mind. Perhaps now we can piece him back together and hopefully in the process get some answers. Some long overdue answers too. Alright then, so first of all, let's start over here. Gates of Nibelheim 5 years ago, when Sephiroth passed through the gates. Alright, so let's go on in and take a ganders. Yep. So there's Sephiroth. So we're going to try and piece this back together properly now. Okay, so this is how Cloud remembered it. However, seems Tifa has something to say. So those of you that have played this game before will know who the spiky black haired guy is. We'll get our answers in just a moment, hopefully. Okay, so let's deal with the next section. So let's now have a look at this one. So this one is the part of his memory revolving around the promise that they made as kids. Okay, so it now seems there's another pocket of his memory that even Tifa did not know about. A block of memory that we haven't seen yet. Alright, let's have a little peek through this window, shall we, and see what's going on. So this is Tifa's bedroom. So it looks like there's a little bit of jealousy coming in here from Cloud. But only a little bit. And so the plot thickens. So something else happened here that seems Tifa's forgotten. And we get a new piece of the soundtrack now that we've not yet heard. So Tifa's friends are following her in by the looks of it. Well, two of them are. One of them's bailed. What's this? Looks like Cloud's following. Well, seems this didn't go well. So Cloud tried to get to her in time, but unfortunately wasn't quick enough. Wow, she was in a coma for 7 days. Ah, so this is where Sephiroth comes into it. Right, so Cloud wasn't actually genetically made, so to speak. He is the real Cloud. But Hojo obviously did something to him. So in a sense, he is an experiment of Hojo's, but not quite the way we thought. Okay, so now we have to go back to where it all started again. Okay, so we're now going back to the Mako reactor. So this is, as you might remember, the bit where Tifa got taken down. And then we thought Cloud ran in. But it's not Cloud. It's the spiky black haired guy. And his name is Zack. Now if you want to learn more about Zack, you need to play Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. But since we don't actually find out in this game, or at least I don't think we do, I'll explain what happens to Zack. Those of you that don't want the spoiler alert, plug your ear or skip past this piece of the video. But basically, after the incident at Nibelheim, Shimmer chased down after Cloud and Zack, and as I recall, they gun Zack down, killing him. And just before he dies, he passes the sword over to Cloud, I think. My memory's a little bit foggy, so I might be a tad wrong. I mean, I know Zack definitely gets gunned down. Anyway, back on with this. So it was Zack then that confronted Sephiroth first. And then this, whoever this figure is, followed Zack in. Cloud. So Cloud was there 5 years ago. He just wasn't quite where he said he was. So this must be Cloud here talking to Tifa right now. So yeah, to learn more about Zack, you need to play Crisis Core, which is set just before Final Fantasy VII. It's basically the events that lead up to the beginning of Final Fantasy VII, I believe. I managed to play through about 3/4 of the game, and then my PSP died, so I couldn't actually continue. If they ever bring Crisis Core over to PS4, then I will do a bit of a guide for that, to fill in the blanks. So anyway, it looks like now Cloud has managed to rebuild his memories, and we now see events as they were actually occurring, or supposed to have occurred. So Sephiroth, the real Sephiroth, is limping out of the reactor with Genova. And now we're going to get to see the bit that we didn't get to see earlier. So he's run Cloud through, though it didn't kill him, unbelievably. What's this? And there goes Sephiroth. So this is where the real Sephiroth died 5 years ago. He plunged into the life stream. And it ain't done him much good neither. Okay, so it looks like we might have finally pieced Cloud back together. Yep, so the real Cloud's now back with us. Bit of a teary moment. Ah, yes, we're still in the live stream. Can't imagine it's really doing us much good being in here either. I mean, it didn't exactly help Sephiroth, so definitely can't imagine it doing any good for us. So let's get out of here, shall we? Ah, so it seems the rest of our party has managed to find us. Looks like they both just need a good long rest now. And it looks like they have rested up, and we're now in the planning room, shall I call it, because I can't actually remember its actual name. Ah, right, so Cloud was an experiment of Hojo. He was injected with Genova cells. So he is the real Cloud, the real deal. But because of the Genova cells that were injected into him, it messed with his head, along with Sephiroth messing with his head as well. There ain't no getting off this train. And he's right. Alrighty then, so our team is now fully back together at long last. Okay, we're going to... So we'll put Tifa in and we'll put Yuffie in. We will put Vincent back in as well later, but first we have one last thing to go and collect before I end the episode. And to save you having to watch me sort my team out, I'll do that off camera. So our next destination will be back to Junin, but in the next episode and the episode after that we're actually going to be taking a bit of a break from the story. We're going to be going to do some chocobo breeding and collecting some rewards with the chocobo once we're done. And trust me, you're going to want these rewards. Especially since they'll help with taking down Ruby and Emerald weapons. So before I end the episode, we're just going to go after one last item. If I can just remember where Nibelheim is. There we go. So for this last item, we want to be going to Nibelheim. You need to make sure you have Tifa in your party, otherwise this will not work. Sometimes I really hate these camera angles. There we go. And we're going to play a tune on the piano. Oops. Wait a minute, I've pushed the wrong button. Right, now then. So the tune we need to play is Do, Re, Mi, Ti, La, Do, Re, Mi, So, Fa, Do, Re, Do. So it's... right, so it's... That should be it. Let's find out. No, apparently I didn't do it right. Let me just try that again a second. So it's... I think I may have messed that up. Oh no, no, I think I've got it. Or not. Here we go. Right, so I think I've got it this time. I know where I went wrong, I pushed the wrong bloody button. Right, so it's... and that should be it. There we go. So yeah, it's do, re, mi, ti, la, do, re, mi, so, fa, do, re, do. That's do, re, mi, ti, la, do, re, mi, so, fa, do, re, do. And if you get the tune right, so if you play the tune correctly, you'll get My Final Haven, which is Tifa's final limit break. Which I can't actually remember whether or not I got it unlocked, well, available to use yet. No, I need to finish getting Tifa's limit break up. I'll probably do that off camera. But right, I think we're going to end the episode there. So as I said, next episode will be Chocobo breeding. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye bye for now.